Something about this beat.
Yeah, it's Thursday, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Reject Talks, man. iHeartRadio, WDRB Media, Reject Talks, man, the voice of the community. If you're not following me already on Instagram, I need you to go ahead and do that. Follow me on Instagram at Davis_girl36. That's Davis_girl36. Follow me now. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you'll know what's happening, you know what I'm saying, with Reject. If you're on Twitter, man, you can follow me on Twitter at Reject. On TikTok, that's at Reject2020. On Clubhouse, you can follow me at Reject1979. Business owners, artists, man, anybody that's trying to be on this platform that wants me to be their vehicle, man, like I share this platform with you, right? Man, I need you to email me at rejectent2020@gmail.com. Man, shout out to my sponsors, man. Miss Emily Barr, the owner of the King's Pavilion. That's at 674 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway. That's in King Street, South Carolina. Miss Emily has a dope venue down there, man. Tap in, man. Tap in. Outdoor concerts, vendors, modeling. Man, you could do whatever you want on those 8 acres of land out there in King Street, South Carolina, man. Hit Miss Emily up at 843-356-5540. That's 843-356-5540. That's Emily Barr, the owner of the King's Pavilion. That's at 674 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway in King Street, South Carolina. You're looking for a haircut if you're in West Columbia, South Carolina, Columbia, Casey, North. I don't care. If you want to travel up, man, I suggest you do. Man, you need to tap into my barber, Sean, that girl, man, the owner of Brooks and Rose Barbershop. That's at 507 12th Street, West Columbia, South Carolina, man. She good with those clippers. Man, you need to tap into her for real. I am on the phone today. This is my first phone interview. I am on the phone with, she was here before, interviewed before. Super dope lady, man. Super dope. We develop a bond, man. She like sis now. On the phone with Ladeidra Stokes, man. What's up, Miss Stokes?
How are you?
I'm doing well, Miss Stokes. What you got going on, girl?
Well, I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Just trying to continue to get my practice up off the ground. I've been working in Florida right now. I have an office in Florida. I have I've been providing services to clients in the Georgia area and South Carolina. So I'm, just running the 3 different states and working, and, I'm working full time still as, behavior specialist. So what I'm doing is providing behavior assessments for children with behaviors and special needs. And I'm also, doing a lot of radio interviews and connecting and doing public relations stuff right now. So
you been all over the. I want to put you in a. I'm like, man, she need a jet like today. She need a jet right now because she is active. Florida, yeah. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Man, you all over the place, man. What part of Florida are you in right now? And what's the weather like?
Man, it's 57 right now. I'm in Ocala, Florida. So yeah, it's one day it's cold, the next day it's hot. So like. It's the weather that'll get you sick fast.
It's up and down over there. Sound bipolar over there. But yeah. And Georgia, when you go to, like, how do you do that? Like you all over the place when you go to Georgia.
So what I do is like I'll, I'm in Florida. And then like my office is based out of Florida. Mm-hmm. And then I do a lot of virtual coaching online. So that's how I'm able to touch all those states.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I even touch New Jersey as well. I work with a school in New Jersey. So I do consultation with them. So I'm in New Jersey as well. So a lot of virtual stuff, like utilizing that, the platform, the internet and Zoom and all of that has been great. And it's helping expand in my business.
Man, sis been working. You done picked up a lot more jobs, titles, and all since I met you. Man, you just got a situation with a label in Atlanta?
Yes. So right now, I'm doing I'm the public relations manager at So Cold Music Group, a music label based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And right now I'm kind of like, completing all the contracts with the new artists and doing a lot of their press release stuff. I'm doing a lot of that stuff. So I'm, getting on board with that. So like, that's been very huge for me. So, yeah.
Man, you're doing great things. And then the learning posse.
Yeah.
Let's talk, man. Let's elaborate on the learning posse. Shout out to Mr. Marshall. Shout out, man, Eddie Marshall, man. Go ahead. Let's chop it up.
Man, so like, listen, the learning posse is a different type of vibe for me. Like, whenever I'm working with Mr. Eddie, it's a different type of energy. The movement he's, putting together is going to be a dope plan for like kids and stuff like that. And now we're tapping into therapists and kind of setting up Zoom meetings so we could see how to just utilize that, that educational tool outside of the school settings as well. You have people like me, mental health counseling. I kind of I do crossover work. So that's going to be so perfect for me to work with kids. So like, I really think that Mr. Marshall is doing an excellent job, and I'm so happy to be part of this journey with him. I mean, it's going to be amazing. You guys need to, look it up on the internet, the Learning Posse. It's going to be a great movement, and I am very appreciative to be a part of that movement.
Oh, yeah. The new Sesame Street.
Yes.
The new Sesame Street, man. It's a lot of great things going on. And, man, I can't stress enough how proud I am of you, Miss Stokes. Like I said, we just met, and you doing all right. She's awesome.
Thank you.
How's the family? How's everybody? Been coping with COVID, and, you in and out, and... Man, how things are going? Everybody's well?
Everybody's doing well. We just kind of, keeping ourselves in the house. Unless, we're not doing all that moving around unless we have to. And then I'm learning now they're saying we got to wear 2 masks.
2 masks?
That's what they're saying on the news. So I don't even know. Like, I'm just kind of trying to watch out for my kids. My kids still doing virtual learning. I'm still working from home, so like we're trying to stay COVID free. I mean, because it's affecting so many people. I mean, financially, their health, mental health. I mean, it's been big.
Oh yeah, that mental health piece has definitely been big. Definitely. Have you been because I mean you're still working. I'm sure you're getting a lot of that. You're tapping in more to your mental health side, mental health counseling side.
Yes. So right now I've been doing a special offer to families. So like you got kids that may be struggling with COVID or the pandemic alone. I'm offering 15-minute sessions weekly for kids that. Parents, they don't really have the funds to pay for my service right now because of COVID. So I've been offering that for free for anybody, any state. I mean, if they want to, tap in, and I'll schedule them, and I'll, do weekly check-ins with the kids and just see how things is going and kind of help them to, motivate them. Because one of the things I noticed with the pandemic, the social interaction between peers has been become hard. Even the kids that's back in school, they gotta distance themselves at school. So all of the hanging out in the cafeteria or recess, all of that stuff, you gotta distance from each other. So that social piece is kind of like up in the air. So a lot of the kids are missing out, hanging out with their friends and things like that. So we just trying to be creative to help kids to, communicate with other kids. That's been huge.
Oh yeah, creativity is definitely going to be the key right now. And man, like I don't understand. Like it's just me though. I don't understand how it's okay to go to class, go to school in the classroom, but don't interact. I mean, I don't know. I'll never get it. We never will. But it definitely is driving a wedge, and people are not really understanding or remembering how to interact anymore. So, man, like. I salute you for giving your time like that. 15 minutes for free, man. Your heart is great. Your heart is pure, man.
Thank you.
And definitely, man, how can people tap into you, you know what I'm saying? Because that don't know about, how to reach you, for those services. Because they might need that service for their kid. How can they reach you?
So you can reach me. My telephone number is 352-843-2074. You can also email me at RBS Counseling at gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Ladeidra Stokes. It's LAD as in David, EIDRA Stokes, STOKES. So you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Clubhouse. And I also have a Facebook group, RBS Counseling and Educational Services. You can tap in where I'm connecting with a lot of parents and things like that. So find me. I also have a website. It's www.rbscounselingedu.com.
Hey, man. And speaking of Clubhouse, how has Clubhouse been for you? How has your experience been with Clubhouse? I know you've been killing it in Clubhouse.
So I've been crossing over. I'm like in rooms with the music industry. I'm also in the mental health rooms. I'm in the education rooms. So I'm tapping in with different people and connecting with them. And I'm building a lot of relationships right now. And, I'm able to speak. I'm a speaker on there some days talking about trauma-informed care is my baby. Trauma-informed care, childhood trauma is my baby. So I've been speaking on that. So Clubhouse is the way to go right now, especially for networking. If you're trying to network with other people all across the U.S., that's the place you want to go. I mean, if you're serious about your profession and your career, I mean, just even your personal life. I mean, it's everything you need is on Clubhouse.
Man, Clubhouse is that joint now. So you're like a moderator then in Clubhouse sometimes?
Sometimes I'm a speaker on there.
Okay, speak. Word.
Yeah, I haven't moderated anything yet.
Okay.
But I'm frequently in there, especially in mental health, just kind of tapping in and talking about, different ways we can, assist kids and parents and things like that. So even our own self-care, we talk about our own self-care in there. So, I mean, one of my things is being authentic, being my true self at all times.
Oh, yeah.
So that is my biggest self-care. Like, I need to be true to myself and be authentic, so everybody can recognize it. And when you do that, people gravitate to you because you don't have to go in different areas and act a different way. I act the same in every environment I'm in. So that's the way to go.
Oh, yeah. Self-care. What do you do for self-care? What are you doing these days for? Because you do a lot. Like, you are very active. You're busy. Like, what is Miss Stokes doing for fun? I mean, you know what I'm saying? How do you relax, Miss Stokes? Or do you?
Yeah, I do relax. If people like, hey, you work all these different jobs. You got these contracts, something in your business. I'm gonna be honest, I work 3 jobs, and I have contracts under my business, RBS Counseling and Educational Services. Plus, I go to school. I'm in my, graduate program for Masters of Social Work. Plus, I do billing for Medicaid. So, I'm doing all these things. My downtime, me and my kids do a lot of things together. Their favorite is TikTok. So yeah. I'm in there doing TikToks with them. We all on the floor. We playing, games. Me and my kids, they like video games. Doing a lot of those things. Now, for me, I know, like for me, I like using the Dr. Teal products. They have those different products you can use. It's Epsom salt.
Yeah, I'm about to say that Epsom salt, baby,
and all of that. I use a lot of that stuff. Like, I have my downtime. I hang out with my friend. A shout out to my best friend, Patricia. So I hang out with her a lot. She's a big influence in my life. I connect with her. She's my counselor. She's my everything right now. So, I have my sisters and things like that. I have a lot of people that I connect with that support me. And I definitely, the thing that, amazed me the most is having people outside of family I can connect with, and that's big for me right now. So that's my self-care.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing like some good friends, man. Like you say, outside of family, like... But I salute you for everything you do. You've been going hard since I met you, and I know you can't stop, won't stop. It's in you. And I'm listening like how you've crossed over. You were straight mental health, but now you're into music. But all of it is related. Like music is mental health. Like artists, you think they do that for nothing? Like they're getting stuff off their chest. Like they're working on their mental health. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. That is so interesting. I can't wait to see what you do next. I cannot wait to see what you do next. How's it coming along at SBK? Like where are y'all with it? You know what I'm saying? Or it's still in the making? Like have you actually like met any of the artists yet? You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
So we're setting up an interview, a Zoom meeting now with the artist C1. They're going to sign someone else. I'm waiting. I'm just in the works of meeting the owners and things like that, getting, all of my work like in action, trying to figure out how to do all these different things. Yeah. So I'm excited. They even like told me, hey, you want to come to the video shoot? I'm like, oh shoot. See? I had to come to Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting invited to the video shoot. So like you have these artists in Atlanta that's gonna be there. So I'm like, oh, I mean, I didn't expect that, but I go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You thought you was gonna be behind the scenes, but they bringing you to the scene.
They're bringing me to
the light, man.
I appreciate that.
That's a good experience.
Yeah.
That is super interesting. Hey, but you have been grinding. You haven't stopped. You haven't made any excuses. You have been on go. You have been motivated. You have been motivating. So, I mean, you're reaping what you've been sowing, And I just say keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Keep going.
Thank you.
Keep going. Keep birthing those babies. That's what they are.
Yeah.
You're birthing your babies, man. All the dreams, all the things you wanted to do, you're giving birth to those. And I know your mama and my mama up there giving each other high five and clapping.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
For real. How have you been? With everything, with COVID and and I mean everything's good. Everything's well.
Man, everything is going so. Rashika, one thing I learned over the past 12 months, and I say 12 months because the dynamics of my whole entire family changed since even, when my mom died. Yeah. I learned to not attach my happiness or, the positive mindset that I have, not to attach it to an object, a place, a person, or a thing. So I had to look at life totally different. So I define where, like I say, my true self and, my well-being. I am happier now because I don't attach it with something. Mm-hmm. So that's why, the pandemic affected me. I had an office in Ocala I haven't touched since March. So I'm paying rent that I don't even, go into an office. So now I'm back in there twice a week. Yeah. But I had to learn, hey, is it smart to give up this office? No, I'm gonna need that office soon. Because I know mental health is gonna be huge.
It's gonna blow up
now, it's gonna be. Yeah, it is. Once this slows down, I know we're going to get referrals. I'm getting like calls every week now from Psychology Today. So I know that this is going to be necessary.
Man. And I'm glad you said what you say. Like, you didn't say when the pandemic's over, because it ain't going to never end. This is not going nowhere. This is the new normal. And mental health is definitely going to be top priority, because people are losing their minds right now. You know, we're trying to figure it out. And I'm thankful, you know, that we have super caring people like yourself in the profession, you know.
Right.
Because not everybody, I mean, not, I'm being honest, not every counselor is for your best interest, you know what I'm saying? Have your best interests at heart. So I'm thankful for people like you do what you do with passion. Like, you put your everything in it, and that makes a difference. So you getting out what you put in, you know, like I said. Go ahead.
I get up in the morning, I'm like full of energy, and my kids like full of energy, so my house is like on go. So, you know, if you go back 12 months and now, and right now, like me and my kids on a whole different level. We're like so grateful and appreciative. We watch people that had, you know, COVID, or family members. I have family members that died from COVID, so I look at life totally different from a different perspective. And I always say that, you know, things happen for a reason. And, you know, they're like, hey, there's a light always at the end of the tunnel. So I'm looking for that light while I'm going through the tunnel. I don't want to wait to the end. So that's me. And so for me, like, I never thought I love music, always did, but I never thought my journey and my, you know, the plan that I have, I didn't know I'm going to be tapping into the music industry. And, you know, a lot of people in the mental health profession, like, don't think about our music artists, or, you know, people in the media and things like that. They need help too. So, like, why not? I think that's going to be big for the music industry, tapping into mental health in the music industry. So I'm ready to network, do the real network with, you know, people and folks that's tapping into the music industry, period. So I'm excited about that.
Exactly. Y'all hear it? She's ready to network. Ready. She ain't got to get ready. She ready. And she's good at what she does, man. Like, man, everything she does is with pure intent. That's all I could say, man. I'm happy to have met this lady. I'm happy to have crossed paths with her. And I am happy to be a part of her network, a part of her partnership. She is amazing, man. Miss Stokes, she's amazing, man. And she could dance. I see your TikToks.
I be trying to outdo my kids. My kids are dope. They can dance. They're very good. Yeah. And so I have my daughter, Deanna. She's 14. Shout out to my daughter.
Shout out to Deanna.
My daughter has a professional dancer that I met on Clubhouse, got connections with her. She's a professional out in Cali. She's now training my daughter. So I'm going to fly my daughter out there. We're going to meet her face to face. She's doing weekly sessions with her. So I'm so excited.
Man, look at that club, man. Clubhouse really can turn your dream into reality. You got to know how to network. You got to know how to socialize. It's a social media site. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to spend that currency, that social digital currency. Shout out to Scrap. You know what I mean? One of the guys I follow in the group, you know, TRX group, the relationship expert group, Scrap, man. He speaks of social digital currency, and I mean he's a professional at it. And I mean, but in real life, you're a prime example of it. It can manifest itself into some real stuff. You know, for real. You cooking today? You cooking today down there in Florida?
No, actually, listen, I'm hanging out with my sister, so like, every week somebody is dedicated to cooking. It's not my day, so I'm happy.
Yeah, okay. Man, that's amazing, man. Again, I'm happy to have met you. I believe in everything that you're doing right now. Everything you touch is already turning gold. And I just want to encourage you to keep doing what you do. Keep being present. Keep networking. Keep interviewing. Every time I see you, got another interview. No, man, they gonna know who you are. They feel they feel you. They feel your presence. Like, man, stay on their neck. Stay on their neck.
I want to give a little bit. I don't want to release everything right now, but you probably going to see me or hear me in Toronto, Canada. So I'll keep everybody posted with that.
Man, y'all here. I told you, but she need a jet. She need a jet, man, and that's coming soon. Coming soon. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. Miss Stokes, is there anything else you want to leave the people with before I let you go on about your day? Because I know you're super busy.
Well, I just want to just give a special shout out to all of my family, Bostics, the Stokes, the Badgers, the Warrens, all of them. The Dunkett family. I want to give a shout out to my family, the McClees, the Roberts. So I just want to, just say I appreciate you guys. You guys been so supportive of me since day one, and I appreciate you guys having my back.
Man, that's a mouthful right there. Man, giving thanks, man. Giving people flowers while they still here. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you. I know they salute you. That's why they support you, man. They see, man, people know quality. They know good people, So again, you keep being yourself, and man, your vibe is attracting your tribe. You know what I'm saying? So keep vibing strong. Keep vibing. You ain't vibing wrong. Keep vibing strong for real, and you attracting the right people. Right. And again, it's my pleasure to know you, and man, let's go.
All right.
Let's go, man. You have a great day, Miss Stokes.
You too.
All right now.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, something about this beat.